Oh, hello, welcome. Good afternoon, Kate. Good
Hi.
evening to you in Europe. Good morning, Australia. Good afternoon, America. Hello, welcome to you, whoever you are, wherever you are on the face of the planet. This is MAGFAST Live. I'm Seymour Segnet. With me is Kate Kennard, and welcome to today's show. Before we start, as always, we remind you, please, to like and subscribe. I think these days we even provide the buttons right underneath. Where should they subscribe and like, Kate?
Well, as you can see down below, we are on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. And real quick, I just want to give a huge shout out to all of our amazing people because we reached
Yes.
1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
The last couple of weeks we were saying, would you please go, run it again, Amy, because it's this I want to explain what it is. Last couple of weeks we've been saying, would you be so kind as to subscribe on YouTube? And right after we did it, it's so short, it's gone already. But I said, because the great thing is when you're a channel, we're a channel, right? We're a channel. On YouTube, magfast.com, so youtube.com/magfast. Once you have more than 10,000 followers, there's various privileges and so on that YouTube gives you. And so far, the only thing that's happened is that YouTube have sent us an email saying, congratulations, containing, one more time, please, Amy, this crazy ass animated GIF. They go, wah!
Yeah.
So that's been sitting in my inbox going kind of around and around. All right, what else today, Kate?
And of course, at the end, stay tuned because we will have this week's secret word, so you can win some prizes. Go to magfast.com/fun, and then you can put in the secret word. I think it's 3 chances into our drawing, or 3 chances.
3 chances, yeah, for each correct one. And because we're good people, if you miss a week, you can go watch the previous week, and we still honor it for the period of that month. Just a fun way of thanking you for joining us every time. All right, a lot of work on fulfillment this week, setting up for fulfillment. magfast.com/status is up to date with the latest shipping information. And we'll talk about this a little bit later. But Kate, you and the guys have been super busy, haven't you? You really have over the last week. All right. So let's just. Today is I don't know what date it is. It's the 21st next week, so it must be the 14th today. Is that right? The 14th today. Next week is our big summer event, and we just wanted to do a little bit of a pre-roll to it today to kind of touch on 1 or 2 things. And by now, if you're here watching this, I hope you agree that getting involved with MAGFAST, the opportunity to kind of be behind the scenes with us, is a lot more interesting than just buying some consumer electronics product on Amazon. When we have full inventory and everything's flowing at full speed, you'll be able to buy our stuff on Amazon and it'll arrive the next day just like everything else. But we're still going to do this stuff so that we can welcome you behind the scenes. And the reason is that our goal has always been to become the world's premier and most loved charging brand, which is no small ambition. We're helped by the fact that there aren't really very many loved charging brands out there. But thanks to you, we've laid this great foundation and we're on our way to changing charging for good. And something that's really important to realize, and whenever we set up, right, Kate, whenever we're setting up what are we going to talk about in these, it's always difficult to know because we have some folks watching now who have watched all 200, I think this is episode 207. We have people who literally binge watch them all. There's Netflix, right? No, there's HBO Max that you could be binge watching. But
I think that's pretty interesting and entertaining.
I don't know. I think what probably people do is that they mask off half the screen and they binge watch Kate, and they do their taxes or something while I'm talking. But anyway, what we've built is this foundation, right? So we've got stuff like Fingerprint, right, that no one else has. No one else has it. LED-licious, no one else has it. Snap to Charge, no one else has it. And when you put all these things together, it actually gives us a platform for a much wider or a growing range of products over time that you're going to love. So we're only doing Lux at the moment. We'll talk about that in just a second. We're doing Lux for all the reasons I've explained before, and which I will re-articulate again next week, briefly when we meet. But I don't know, I find it very difficult to sort of constrain my enthusiasm, because I really do think that we're in an amazingly strong position at the moment, having made it through all the kind of bumps and knocks of the last few years. So I don't know if we'll realize all of our ambitions. It's certainly apart from my family, it's my life's mission, but your support, just the fact that you're here today, whether or not you're an investor, whether or not you are a pre-order customer, just your enthusiasm, oh my God, it means everything, and hugely increases our chances of success.
Yeah, so last week we mentioned that all of the ProKit customers would be receiving an email with your shipping badge. And remember, if you ordered a Pro Kit, then your first shipment will be a Hello Kit, which is Extreme, Life, and Air. And then, so all of the allocation emails did go out, which was tens of thousands of them. And we've been working really hard with our manufacturing partners to make sure that the volume shipments will hit all of the updated dates that we have recently posted on the status page that Seymour mentioned earlier. And in some cases, as production ramps up, we might even beat those dates. So fingers crossed. And you'll see those on magfast.com/status. And we thank you all so much for your incredible patience.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, times a million. So if you haven't seen your email, please check your inbox. It is probably there, either in your inbox or your spam folder. So before you reach out to us, make sure you do a deep dive in there to look for it. And then if you can't find it, of course, reach out to us at hello@magfast.com, and we'll certainly help you.
Yeah, thank you, Kate. And Kate, I think most folks watching this know, but I mean, Kate's day job, like her proper job, isn't this glamorous co-hosting gig. Amy, can you squeeze me? I'm feeling like postage stamp. Oh, yeah, thank you. Kate's day job is in customer care, working. You know, we steal her away to do this for you once a week. But most of the time, right, Kate, you're in there with the rest of the team. Unbelievable team. In fact, let's give a shout out to them quickly. So Brittany and Sanya and Marla and Stasi and Joelle and of course Kate, you guys are just unbelievable. And thank you so much. And thank you at home, because the whole team has been working crazy hard to keep up, because when we send out one of the things about MAGFAST is we're now at a point where whatever we do, it creates ripples within our community. It's kind of crazy. Basically, anything Kate or I say during this broadcast will get quite a lot of response, and there'll always be some really positive response to it, usually overwhelmingly positive. And it doesn't matter what we say, there'll always be someone who writes in who isn't quite so happy about it, and you're just as beloved as everybody else, sir, madam. Seriously, the interaction is the main thing. As long as the dialogue is respectful, we just love it, and please keep it coming. So crazy and exciting time, right, Kate?
Yes. So as I said, that we sent out thousands of batch emails over last week and the week before, and so at the moment we have 6 customer care agents handling thousands of tickets, literally thousands of tickets. So we really appreciate everyone's patience. Usually it takes us a few hours at most to get back to you, but at the moment it might take us a couple of days, but I promise we will get back to you. We don't write in several times. It won't make it go any faster. I promise. No,
and as with any help desk, it does slow it down. I mean, yeah, and to the degree that you can help yourself by looking at the status page and answering questions that are already online, obviously that helps it to move through more quickly for everyone. And if you're an investor, helps us to keep our costs down, so we can put the money into better places for the company. All right. Yeah. So what are the main requests? Like, there's been 2 main things people have been writing in about. Yes, Kate?
So it's 2 things that we actually need to help people with, so that's why they're writing in. So the first one is changing, people want to change their color from green to white because forest green is shipping after the alpine white chargers. So if you ordered a green Pro Kit and you want to change, if you've already written us, don't write us again. But if you haven't, let us know. You can email us at hello@magfast.com, and we'll get that color changed for you, and then you will get your batch allocation. And if you want to stick with forest green and wait for it, God bless you. You're amazing, and it'll be worth it. Those will be very beautiful chargers. So thank you for your patience with that.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. Just in terms of kind of expediency, trying to figure out how to get things moving quickly, we've decided to do Alpine White first of all, but with huge respect and thanks to the folks who've ordered green. The other main thing people have been writing in about is some folks pre-ordered on a 6-pay. And sometimes like 3 payments went through, and then the other ones didn't. Right, Kate, and a lot of people have been getting in touch to just make sure that those payments are complete, which is necessary, of course, before shipping takes place. Yes.
Yeah, and we can. And if you want to, reactivate your plan, or do a full payment, we can help you with that. So just reach out, and we'll get that taken care of for you. And of course, we can't give you a batch or ship your products until you're all paid up. So thank you for finishing your payment plans. And thank you to everyone who was so wonderful, encouraging this week. We got so many super amazing, kind emails and great feedback. So thank you.
Yes, hugely appreciated. Right. Oh, I was going to show you this. Okay.
Plastic.
Take a look at this. Got a little treat for Amy in the sound booth.
Oh gosh.
So what this is a sample. We just approved this sample. We have got 5 or 6 of them. I'm just opening this one. Just amuse the good people for a moment there, Kate, while I go and pick that up, please.
Cut. Just kidding. I really hope that it's not scratched or anything, but from what it looked like, it was beautiful.
So this is just part of one of the many approvals for getting Lux to you. You remember Lux comes in the beautiful. I don't even have the box here. Here, this the little box here. This one's got fingerprints on it, I think, but it comes in this size of box, right, which is one of our standard boxes, and then you get this section in the middle, right, to wind your cable around. And in manufacturing, they make the box. Then this thing comes along, and do you see how it comes in 2 parts like that? Mm-hmm. Here's the top, slides in there. And again, I just think it's going to interesting how stuff gets made. Discovery Channel has a whole show about it, doesn't it? How what's it called?
Yep. How
stuff made. Yeah. And in order for this part to stick in the box, very simple. It's got a little peel-off part like that. And in manufacturing, every second counts. So I don't know if you can see it here. Can you see there's a tiny little tab on the top there? Mm-hmm. So they can just grab it and peel it off quickly. That can save you 15 seconds. Just having that little tab there can save you 15 seconds. Boop, that you just peel it off, rather than kind of poking around trying to get it off with your fingernail or with some other tool. So tiny little details like that make a huge difference. And 15 seconds times 23,000, which is the number of Lux that are in the initial manufacturing batch. That's an awful time saved. Someone with better mental math than me can figure that out. But it's hours and hours and hours of time. All right. So because this is all so fascinating, a lot of folks have been asking about ways to become even more directly involved. And we're excited to announce that next Thursday, it's going to be a slightly different event. By the way, I will give you a clue. We will obviously we're going to be talking about the launch of Lux, and we'll be inviting you to join us on launch day for that. But we're going to have something else, which is a kind of a new type of launch, a new thing, something that we haven't ever done before, a new way for you not only to pre-order if you would like to do that, but also to participate at the very heart of the launch. I'm not going to say much more about it right now, but it's kind of exciting. If you've never been there, if you've never been the part of a product launch, I guess most of us at some time or other, we've been there when there's been something in our community or a company or some, there's like there's some moment that you're all building up to. When you were at school, Kate, back in the day, everyone would work towards the school play or something, or the concert or something. And so this is, a super exciting moment. And the more you're involved, the more fun it is. So we're going to be putting out a big time invitation next Thursday. 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, during our Let There Be Lux presentation. The URL, let's put it back on the screen, please, Amy, is magfast.com/register. There's a shortcut that will take you to the. Please use the same email address that we already have for you. That's for you as much as it is for us. It's probably more for you, so you get, you don't get emails twice and everything from us. Magfast.com/register. The other thing that's exciting is just within the last few hours, we have Facebook and Google, very clever these days. We're able to, whilst protecting everyone's privacy, we're able to say, hey, can you show ads that invite our MAGFAST family to the event? So for people who didn't open the email, didn't respond to the text, if you're out and about, you'll see this. Now, probably, if you're attending here this week, you're probably one of our core people who's already registered. But if you see one of those ads, you're on Facebook or something and you see, or on Instagram, you can click on the share button and you can share it, and some of your friends and family will be able to come along as well. I just thought of that. Anyway, another that, you're the wind beneath our wings. You're incredible. No team could ask for more support than you've shown us, and we'll work our tushies off, finding more and more ways to thank you in the coming months and years. And this is going to be a big one. I mean, we've each time we've done a launch, it's gone a bit nuts in the first few hours. Many folks watching will have been there. Oh my God, Thanksgiving 2020, when it was incredible. This was a share offering. That was a share offering. This one isn't. Thanksgiving 2020. Everybody said we were crazy. 4 p.m. Thanksgiving Day. We opened the doors with the first share offering, and immediately all the servers crashed, and then everyone's sitting there going refresh, trying to get a connection. And by the time you could reliably get a connection, it had sold out. My apologies again to folks who got caught up in that and missed out because of it. We don't make the technology. We do our best to work with the best people, but it's a huge testament to you guys.
I was going to say that we didn't open the doors. Our customers and investors busted them down.
Yes, exactly.
It was amazing.
So, tens of thousands of chargers being prepared. They can ship out in the coming months. Lux, the new cable. I don't know how to say this. I have a love affair with this product, man. I tell you. Kate will confirm. I have this on my desk most of the time for meetings, and it's a little bit like. Just bring Kate up on screen, please, Amy, alongside me. It's a little bit like. Do you have one of those? Like a sort of a fidget ball, or one of those kind of executive toys on your desk, or the kind of thing I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about.
I bet you have something that you like to have in your environment, and you like to pick it up, and you have a house of pets. You have 48 pets. So so Kate, you know how you like to pick up the iguana as it walks across your desk, and right. Yep. So this is the equivalent. There's something about this extraordinary new silicone. It's a really kind of amazing texture, which gives this beautiful behavior. Look how the kinks. I'm going to be doing this for an hour next Thursday. But look, I've got it all crunched up like that. Mm-hmm. Immediately it drops out like this. It's really, it's just unbelievable.
No, I want one.
So that's going to be fun. We'll be talking about that next week. Have some updates on you for you on Extreme, and it's an exclusive. It's for you and your friends and family and members of the MAGFAST family next Thursday. Yeah, next Thursday. So do join us for the next step of changing charging for good.
Yes, and if you're not registered, please go register right now. Seymour gave you the link. It's magfast.com/register. But we actually
I'm hearing in my ear that there's a button right underneath us right now, I think, where you can go register. Yep. But please, again, use the email address we're already using to invite you to this stuff. Really, it makes life simpler for everybody. magfast.com/register. If the button isn't showing up on your device or isn't working for some reason, magfast.com/register. Yeah, big deal. Major updates, Kate. Major launch.
Yeah, major prizes.
Kate, as usual. giving away prizes. And we had a couple of people writing in saying, with everything that's going on and so on, why are you spending money on prizes? It's everything we do is designed to grow the company, to make it successful, so that we can do. We're trying to do good by everybody here. We planted over half a million trees, people, 500,000 trees. We keep a proper customer service operation that looks after everybody, but all of this effort is so that the thing can grow. And things like, the reason we do prizes for coming to the event is because more people will come to the event, which helps us to get more velocity underneath things. So that's the business. That's the business reason. We don't just do it to give away TVs. We do it cynically to grow the business. All right. So going to be a great way for you to get involved next week. It's not going to cost you a penny. Could even earn you a couple of bucks actually if you really get into it. The prizes, the aforementioned prizes, that we're cynically giving away to grow the business. Third prize is Bose noise-cancelling headphones, 700 with charging case. It's $418 value. Consumer Reports, top rated. Second prize, Kate.
Yep, second prize. You can choose between a brand new iPhone 13 or a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3, which are both beautiful. And then our first prize is, I'm not going to say this whole thing because it's so long. I almost ran out of breath last time. It's a 55-inch LG 4K smart OLED TV with Alexa built in, and it is glorious.
Yes, it's beautiful. They don't make the OLED in the smaller one. I actually just got the little one for my mum, the 32-inch one for my mum. But we've been so pleased. In our family, we have not this super duper one we're giving away. We have one like kind of two model years ago, but it's just fantastic. And a couple of other family members and friends have them. Super. All right. So please register now. Include your mobile number. We need your mobile number there, please. You can always do stop and get out, but your mobile number is part of the deal, so we can text you reminders on the day and put you in the draw to win those great prizes. And then join us on Thursday, July the 21st, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern for Let There Be Lux.
Yep, and we'll announce winners, which will hopefully include you, and we will reveal some very exciting news. So can't wait to see you there.
Yeah, I'm very excited about the Summer 2022 event. July 21st, next week, exactly this time next week. All right, so in lieu of all this excitement, this week's secret word is exciting. Exciting. Let's spell it out. It looks, I'm looking at it on the screen here. Do you know when you look at a word for long enough, you're not sure if that's the correct spelling anymore?
Yeah,
but I think it's EXCITING, exciting.
Yeah. Yes, I think it is.
Yes.
And I think if you spell it just like a little wrong, it might still work. But try to spell it correctly.
Spell it correctly. like teacher would wish you to, and you're going to spell it correctly by going to magfast.com/fun, where we do which is our monthly draw. Also, all designed to build momentum, build community, have some fun, and just make the whole thing grow. All right, email us hello@magfast.com, tweet us @getmagfast. We're at facebook.com/magfast and Instagram @magfast. And we're over 10,000 subscribers. Please join us there if you haven't already at youtube.com/magfast.
And we are always charging for good on your desktop, tablet, smartphone, and more at magfast.com.
Magfast.com.